What is going on, guys? My name is Unlimited Cop, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to get your hands on your very first sneaker bot. So before we get into the video, guys, I don't want to let you guys know the topics we'll be going over. So the very first thing we're going to be talking about is what a sneaker bot actually is. Then we're going to move on to why you guys would need one. Then we're going to talk about the different types of bots there are and the cost of maintenance. So if it do help you guys out in any way in this video, please be sure to hit that like button down below and hit the subscribe button for more content. So without any further ado, guys, let's just hop right into it. Now in the simplest form, all a sneaker bot is a computer program that you're going to use to help you get more shoes. Now how it works is you're going to input tasks into the bot, letting the bot know what sizes, what shoes you guys want. And then from there, the bot is going to take over and try to get the shoes for you. Now I understand that wasn't a very technical definition about how a bot actually works. So if you guys would like to see a part 2 to this, maybe going a little bit more in depth, let me know in a comment below. So now that we kind of know what a sneaker bot actually is, let's move on to why you would need one. Now I'm sure, as you guys know, getting shoes manually these days is very hard to do. Jobs will sell out in a matter of seconds, so if you don't have a bot, it's pretty much going to be an L. So sneaker bots are going to allow you to get more sneakers more consistently. And honestly, guys, I would recommend everybody that's in the sneaker game at least tries out a sneaker bot once. Sneaker bots are also going to allow you to get multiple pairs of shoes, because instead of you trying to check out every single pair at the same time, you just put the information into the bot and it'll do it for you. Now that we went over why you guys would need a sneaker bot, let's talk about the different types of sneaker bots. So there are several different types of sneaker bots, but for this video I'm only going over the top 5. So the first type of bot we have is the all-in-one bot. These are going to be probably the most popular bots on the market just because they cover an array of sites. Most all-in-one bots are going to cover Shopify, Supreme, mesh sites, foot sites, and sites similar to that. These are going to be your cyber all-in-ones, your project destroyer, your Kodai, your soul all-in-one, and there's a handful more bots. I have videos going over the best bots for 2020, so if you guys are interested, I'll leave those down in the description below. Now the second bot we have is a Shopify bot. These are kind of the second most popular one just because we have a bunch of shoes that do drop on Shopify sites. So obviously, like the name suggests, this is going to be a Shopify only bot that's only going to work on Shopify sites. Now there's not too many just Shopify bots out as of right now. In fact, I can't think of any off the top of my head. I know we had Dashi that used to be only Shopify. They added Supreme and a couple more sites to that. So it's not just a Shopify bot anymore, but it mainly covers Shopify sites. Now the third type of bot we have, guys, is a Nike sneakers bot. Now if you guys are familiar with the app Nike Sneakers, it's an app that you can get on your phone, and that's how Nike releases most of their hype shoes. Now unfortunately, guys, Nike Sneakers bots are not working as I'm making this video. So if you are watching this video relatively a couple weeks after I made it, I would probably wait on getting a Nike Sneakers bot. Nike Sneakers bots haven't really worked for the past couple months. It's kind of weird because Nike will stop them for a couple months and then the developers of the bots will get better, and then Nike will stop them. It's kind of like a war pretty much between Nike and the developers. Now the fourth type of bot we have is an Adidas bot. These aren't going to be as popular just because Adidas doesn't really release shoes in the waiting room anymore, but whenever they do, these bots generally do pretty well. There's going to be bots like Latchkey, Phantom, Splash Force, and your browser bots like Spoof Browser and AYCD Browser. Now guys, the last main bot type is going to be a Chrome extension. I'm sure you guys have seen ads for heated sneaks and similar products like that. Guys, do yourself a favor and don't even touch Chrome extensions. My first bot was heated sneaks, but I just would not recommend it. I never copped anything with it. Guys, do yourself a favor and don't touch Chrome extensions. I know it might be tempting because the price is a lot cheaper than the other ones, but it's cheaper because they don't work as well. Now the next thing we are going to talk about, guys, is the type of budgets you should have for a bot. Now starting out at the $100 to the $300 range, we have a couple options. The first is going to be AMB V2. It's a good starter bot to kind of learn how bots work and get started, but if you are looking for a long-term investment, I probably would not recommend AMB V2. The next bot we have at that range is going to be Eve All-in-One. Now as of right now, guys, Eve All-in-One is kind of dead. They might have released 2.0 by the time you're watching this video, but whenever I'm making this video, 2.0 is not out right now. So the bot is kind of lacking, but it definitely might be a good pickup because after they drop 2.0, I would imagine the price would rise. Now the next option, guys, you have in that range is going to be a bot you can get monthly. So Dashi is definitely going to be a good pickup for $50 a month. Unfortunately, right now you can't get it for retail, so you're gonna have to buy off a site like Bobbroker. I think Reno copies are running somewhere around $150 right now, so you would pay the $150 and then every month it'd be $50 after that. But it's actually not that bad a deal, guys, if you don't have a lot of startup capital and you just want to get started messing around with bots. Moving on to the $300 to $600 range, we have a couple bots in this range also. This is going to be your Nike shoe bot, which is definitely a good starter bot, and I would highly recommend it if you can get your hands on it. Next we have the Kickstation. I really love this bot, guys. It covers an array of sites and it's just an all-around good bot. It is definitely going to be on the higher price end. I think copies are around 600, maybe even 700 as of right now, but you can get a copy without Discord for only a couple hundred. Also in this range we have Splash Force. Unfortunately, Splash Force doesn't cover a lot of sites. It covers Dick's Sporting Goods, Adidas, and Yeezy Supply, and I believe they are adding more sites as of right now. Oh, and they just added Off-White, so that's definitely a good site to have. As far as Phantom goes, it's going to run you somewhere around $600. It covers foot sites, Adidas, Yeezy Supply, Supreme. Honestly guys, if you've been in any of my streams, Phantom has been one of my top bots as of right now. It's been doing absolutely killer, and I would highly recommend getting your hands on a copy. Moving on to that $700 plus range, this is going to be sites like Cyber All-in-One, Kodai, and Balco. Now, honestly guys, the best bang for the buck in this price range is probably going to be Balco. Balco is going to run you somewhere around $1,800 as of right now for a renewal copy. It might have went up by the time you're watching this video, but it covers pretty much every site you guys would need. Has foot sites, it has Adidas, it has Shopify. For a beginner guys, it's going to have everything you would need. Moving on to Kodai, they pretty much just like Balco, except they're a little bit more expensive. I think you can get a renewal copy for somewhere around $3,000 as of right now. They're also going to cover the same sites pretty much. They have foot sites, Supreme, Shopify, pretty much everything you guys would need. Last but not least guys, we have Cyber All-in-One. Now personally guys, I think Cyber is going to be best bot on the market as of right now, and because of that, that's obviously going to drive the price up. You can get a price of Cyber All-in-One for somewhere around $3,600 as of right now. Of course, lifetime copies are going to be a little more expensive. Cyber covers an array of sites ranging from mesh sites to foot sites to Supreme and Shopify sites, so it's going to have every site you guys would need, but it definitely is going to be quite the investment. Personally, I've had Cyber for about a year and a half now, and I've easily made 4 times my investment back. Alright guys, so the last thing we are going to talk about is what you guys actually need to run the bot. So there are a couple things you guys are going to need whenever you start out botting. The first is going to be proxies. Personally, my favorite proxy provider is Proxies. This video is sponsored by them. If you guys would like to check them out, use code UC for 25% off your order. They have high quality residential proxies that are pretty much unbanned on most sites. They've been one of my favorite providers. Now I have a whole video dedicated to what proxies are and what type of proxy you guys would want. I'll leave a link to that down in the description below if you guys would like to check that out. The next thing you guys are going to need is a server. Now guys, this is 100% optional, but I would highly recommend using a server. Like I have with the other ones guys, I have server videos. I'll link those down in the description also. You don't need a server whenever you're starting out, but I would highly recommend running one just because it ups your chances quite a lot. But those are the main 2 things you guys are going to need whenever you start out botting. If you guys have any questions or anything that didn't go over in this video, leave a comment down in the comment section below, or hit me up on my social medias and I'll be sure to help you guys out. That's what I'm sure for this video guys. If it helped you guys out in any way, please be sure to hit that like button down below and hit that subscribe button for more content. And if you guys have not already, be sure to follow my Twitter, my Instagram, my Snapchat, all that good stuff's linked down in the description below. And we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers guys, so if you guys haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. That's pretty much it guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'm Unlimited Cop, and I'm out.